This is a train. It's the Rio Grande Southern number 41. You can find this at Knott's Berry Farm. But we're not talking about Knott's Berry Farm in this video. We're talking about Travel Town. More specifically, the Travel Town series YouTube channel. How's it going, everybody? Sean Allen here. Did you like that little commentary? Yeah, it's a little model of one of the engines they have at Knott's Berry Farm. It's pretty cool. It's been a while since I've actually worn overalls too. I feel a little tight. Oops. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe out there. It's kind of a crazy time right now. Again, when was the last time I wore this? Goodness gracious, it's been a while. What is the whole purpose of this video? Well, I'm about to answer that for you right now. So, here we go. As you all know, this channel is about the Travel Town Museum. It has nothing to do with myself personally, except for the vlogs. It's about the Travel Town Museum in Griffith Park, California. It's my collaboration with them, basically. Personally, I feel upset that I haven't been able to upload a whole lot of videos onto this channel. I have for some of my other channels, but not this one. And recently, I was like, you know what? Definitely for 2021, I'm going to start uploading videos again onto this channel. And what inspired me even more was that a few weeks ago, or several weeks ago I should say, it was my birthday on December 12th. And the Travel Town Museum actually sent me a little message on Facebook saying, you know, happy birthday, we miss you here at the museum. And after that I was like, okay, so they really do care that I still exist. Even though I haven't posted anything on this channel. So, here I am. This is my announcement video that, not just for this month, but for the next several months, you're going to be getting a lot of content starting today and every Saturday for the next possibly up to 4 months here on the Travel Town Series YouTube channel. This year alone will be the year of Sean Allen Films. I know last year was kind of the year for the vlog series channel, but this year is going to be for all 4 of my channels, and I'm going to explain why. What we have here is a calendar depicting the month of January, and you'll see that on this calendar we have colored boxes. Anywhere you see a green box, that is a vlog series video. Anywhere you see blue, that's a Disneyland video series. Now, there isn't one here for the educational series. That's going to go up here on Sundays. I'm not going to upload videos just yet for that channel. It's going to start in February. At least I'm hoping it's going to be in February. So what's this one? Oops. What's this one right here? The orange. That, my friends, that is the Travel Town series. And you're getting 4 new videos this month. And I know what you're going to say, Sean, well, how come we can't get videos on these other days? Well, here's the problem. For these other channels, I have a lot more content for those channels than I do for the Travel Town series. A lot more for the vlog series and Disneyland video series. Not so much for Travel Town. So I'm very limited as to how much I can upload per channel per day. For the vlog series, I have like a lot. Disneyland video series, almost the same amount of videos for the vlog series, but not as much. But Travel Town is kind of short. It's kind of small. So it's going to be every Saturday for the whole month of January, going into February, basically for the next 3 to 4 months, going into April, basically, which is a lot of videos. And the first one, obviously, is this one, Welcome to a New Year, for the Travel Town series. Then next week, you guys will be getting a video about the Charlie Atkins. And then the following week, this is going to surprise you guys, it's going to be a National Train Day video. And then the following video after that, on the last day of January, is going to be about the Oahu Railway and Land Company combination car number 36. Now, going back to the 23rd, which is the National Train Day video, I have a confession to make about that. So, a number of years back, I recorded at least one National Train Day event. This was back in 2015. And guess what? I never uploaded it. Yeah. Oops. So I'm like, well, how come I didn't upload those videos? Well, mostly because I was super busy with other commitments. Like, I remember, especially for that year, for 2015, that was like probably my worst year in college because I was just dealing with so many different difficult classes that year. Thankfully, I was able to pass them, but my God, there was just so many bad ones in there that were. On top of that, after I graduated, I started working at Universal, which delayed a lot more videos that I wanted to work on. So, really, it was kind of basically put on the shelf for a while, and it's been collecting dust for a while. And recently, when I decided to do this whole like upload extravaganza for all four of my channels, I came across this footage, and I'm like, you know what? It's about time those videos, I should say, got uploaded. So, here's what's gonna happen. I have a lot of footage from National Train Day, from like different speakers and like music groups, basically. I think it was just one music group, but each one of those different categories will be getting videos for basically that whole National Train Day in 2015. Now, I know it might seem like old content, but, some people like to watch the old stuff, you know what I mean? And remember the old times, right? So, you're going to be getting that footage as well. Footage that should have been uploaded a long time ago, but you know what? Now is probably the best time to do that. So, there you go. That is what's coming up for this month of January. I don't have anything for February just yet. I'm still working on the schedule for that, but it's still going to be every single Saturday for the month of February for the Travel Town series. And hopefully by like maybe March or April, if that ever happens, we might see the Travel Town Museum open up. And okay, here's something that I was kind of hoping to get into, because a lot of you are going to be asking me, well, Sean, when do you think the Travel Town Museum is going to be opening up? You're a volunteer there, so what, have you heard anything? No, I haven't heard anything. Nothing has been announced. Everything is still shut down. There was a period where I felt like the museum could have been open for a little bit. I don't know if they were, but I know the Los Angeles Zoo was open for a little bit, and then they closed down again. But the Travel Town Museum didn't. It did not open. So, when can we expect to see the Travel Town Museum open for 2021? It's a huge question mark. But if and when they do open, there's going to be a lot of things that will be different for the Travel Town Museum in terms of, guest experience. The first and foremost being, this is, okay, let me just state right off the bat that this has nothing to do with anything happening at Travel Town right now. Because they have not announced anything. They haven't told me anything. I'm just completely making all this up. But this is also from my own observations from either at Universal City Walk or just from personal experiences like at stores and whatnot. And I was actually working with Disney Plus for a little bit and seeing what they did behind the scenes and all that. So here's how I feel that the Travel Town Museum can open up safely. And this is going to be, the first one's going to be a really big one, because as you all know, Travel Town, you let the kids run around and play, right? And a lot of the engines, you basically are allowed to climb on board the engines, right? At least several of them. Some of them recently closed off, like the Western Pacific and all, but I'm pretty much betting this is the big one. Number one will be that all of the engines, all access to those engines will be cut off. You will no longer be able to board those trains for quite a while because of contact surfaces and all. I mean, you could probably still walk up the stairs. There's some that you can climb up stairs, not the metal ones, but the temporary ones, the ones that can be removed. But access to those engines will be cut off. Basically, the kids will not be able to climb around on them, and be inside the train and all. That's not even an option. That's going to be all cut off. Number two is the train ride. I was kind of debating about how they would be able to manage the train ride. At first, I was going to say the train ride is going to be shut down, but I could personally see it still running during this whole thing of them reopening. And here's how I would do it. You can still maintain the 6 feet apart on the train. You can tape it off or do whatever to keep them separated. It's easy to sanitize, because on most days, like the weekdays, they're not really that busy. But on weekends, for sure. Holidays, near the holidays, it tends to be more crowded, like maybe certain days. But I would say that if they did the whole maintaining of 6 feet apart for the train, in line, they can still run it no matter what. Now, the third one would be the tours. This is another one because this is one of their staple items there as well. Because they have tours through like certain passenger cars that they do every so often there on specific Saturdays. You could either do the tours or you can't. The way because here's the thing. The maintaining of 6 feet apart would be very difficult to, again, maintain when you're doing a tour. And tours would have to be very limited. Maybe one family per tour instead of multiple families. And it would be a situation where they could have reservations, basically. Because from what I remember when they used to have the tours, they would just do tour after tour after tour after tour and just be groups and groups and groups and groups, one after the next. That's not an option anymore. That has to be where it's going to be a reserved time. They can have a list. They can call out their name. And if they don't show up, then, do it every half hour or so for the tours. And that's how they get donations there. And if they're not able to book a tour for that day, oh well. So it would be very limited. I would suggest having it one family per tour. There you go. And then finally, any of their interactive displays, unfortunately, will have to be removed or blocked off. So like their little kids zone area that they have inside the museum, the main museum building, there's like a little area where they have like the little Thomas the Tank Engine like play set and all. That unfortunately will have to be either removed or remove the engines. And I hate saying that because, I want kids to have fun and all, but this is what I have seen personally and, learned from what I have observed and been taught. And it's going to be a very challenging year for Travel Town when they do reopen. And when all the restrictions are lifted, then they can go back to doing that sort of thing. They can go back to unlimited groups, but that's not going to be for a while. And honestly, guys, I know that a lot of people don't like the new rules or whatever, but you know what? That's the world we're living in right now. And I know that some of us don't like following rules, but you know what? Just think back to the time when you were a kid, okay? And you had to learn rules and had to follow them, like whether you were at home or at school. And even when you went on field trips, there were rules, right? You had to follow those too, and they still apply even when you're an adult, So, can't escape it. So, as much as we like to and want to, we can't. We always have a way to catch up. So, anyways, that's how I feel things are going to go forward in terms of the Travel Town Museum. I know that they watch my videos, so those are just things to throw out there. This has nothing to do with the management there or anything that they've announced. Those are all things that I'm just throwing out there. And honestly, if they did all that, they can open up like that. Easily. So, we'll see. If and when they do reopen, I'll definitely post a video about it saying that they're going to be opening at a specific day. Whether I'll be able to be there or not depends. Because I'll probably be doing something else around that time, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. But if and when they do reopen, I will definitely post a video or announce it here on this channel saying, hey, Travel Town's reopening, and I'll try to get there on a specific date to see the museum. And it might be a situation where they may do reservations also to actually go to the museum, but during most of the time that I've been to the museum, it's pretty sparse, but except for weekends. But I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But we'll see. We will see. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it somewhat. This is my big announcement and kind of like giving you an idea as to what to expect if and when Travel Town reopens. And I'm really looking forward to uploading these videos for you guys to watch. I mean, the museum may be closed, but not the channel. So, you're going to be getting a lot of good videos, guys. So, be prepared, because they're coming. Alright, Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Be sure to check out my other videos here on YouTube, as well as my other channels, the educational series, the vlog series, and the Disneyland video series. By the way, if you have not checked out the Facebook pages or Instagram pages for Travel Town, I'll be posting the links down below in the description of this video, including the website. Go and check it out. They'll also announce an opening date for that whenever that happens down in the description box below. I'm also on Instagram. You guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'll post a link for that as well. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time here on the Travel Town series. All aboard!